Welcome to the June edition of the Shopkeeper's Calendar. It's springtime, it's almost summertime, and now's the time to do your final last-minute pieces for Christmas. If you want to get Christmas dating and the final early buy prices, this is the last possible moment you can place those orders, so take one more look at that fourth quarter stuff. It's also a great time to review your website. Does your website need a little update? Is it time to change the colors, change what you have on it? I hope you don't have any outdated merchandise and that the copy is all current and really reflects the store that you're running now. It's something we tend to forget to do, so take a look at it in June. Another important thing in June is to start thinking about going to the trade shows. Now, we tend to go to trade shows and ask two questions, and they're totally the wrong questions. We walk into a booth and the first thing we say is, what's your minimum? A better question than what's your minimum is, how much do I have to buy for success? We find in our store and in every store I've ever talked to, when you try to cherry pick a line, 9 times out of 10, you don't have enough product, it doesn't look like anything, and it doesn't retail. So we've made a very firm commitment with our business not to buy anything until we can buy enough of it that it really looks important. The biggest mistakes I made buying for our store were trying something a little bit because I couldn't resist, and it doesn't sell. So my goal this year is to try it. It's not to try it, go right ahead and buy it. The second question that we always ask is, what's new? Well, what's new is great, and it certainly keeps your store fresh looking and interesting and changing, but what's new is not as important as what sells. Ask every manufacturer you work with what their best-selling items are, what are the things that reorder again and again, and pay the mortgage for those sales reps, because that's the stuff you want in your store. Those core products that sell repeatedly are more important than new products, so look for the things that have a track record. So in June, as you're planning for your trade shows, think about buying enough when you buy, and think about finding out what those core products are and the best sellers. And you'll find that you make much better buying decisions and have a more successful business. Thanks for joining us for the June edition of the Shopkeeper's Calendar. See you in July.